Yeah, I mean, I think if you did a long form podcast, you just got to know. You just got to be like, hey man, we're doing this once a week, no matter what.
Yeah.
You can't just be like, hey, we're gonna throw something out and see how it does, and then
Well, and the other thing is the one person I was talking to wanted to do a podcast where I'm kind of the answer to Nick Fuentes and go that hard, but the other way.
Right.
And I was just like, but that's not. I'm so in the center with so much stuff.
That's true.
That I just don't. I mean, I don't want to.
Yeah, and you don't want to. I mean,
I don't want to be something I'm not.
Yeah, and also like I think the Hassan Piker dude's kind of in that space a bit, but I just think like I wouldn't want to be anybody who people look at as somebody who's left or right. I would want, like, I really want to interview Gavin Newsom so bad.
You should.
Because I know I'm trying. Because I can like give him props and then just melt him.
Yeah, but he deserves to be melted on a lot of shit.
Yes.
I mean, especially the fire shit. But it's
the fire. I mean, just some of like, I mean, the COVID shit, the fire shit, the shit that he did with the
charities.
I mean, he is the most power hungry person.
Well, he wants to run for president.
I mean, but it has been. He is the most unorganic, purposeful. I'm going for this power grab.
Did you see when they asked him about AIPAC?
That's interesting. It's interesting. It's interesting. Yeah, I like how he said it's
interesting. I couldn't get off that.
You know why? Because that same week, it got announced that there's going to be like an anti-Semitic officer at every school or some shit. And there's a company that backed that called JPAC. And in that clip, you hear him say it. He says,
I deal with JPAC
I don't know anything about AIPAC. JPAC, I know a little bit more about. And I'm like, oh.
No, but he wants to run for president.
Yes. And this is something that is, to me, very true. You will not win the Democratic primary if you're owned by AIPAC. And you will not win the Democratic primary if you're not talking that talk, that fucking Bernie free healthcare shit. Because there's no reason why we send however many $1 billion a fucking year to Israel and these motherfuckers get free healthcare and people here are dying every fucking day because our shit
that's
is
not all
broken.
they get. They get college, they get healthcare, and if a mother gets pregnant, the baby and the mother gets a check till they're 18.
Oh, that's some awesome Native American shit. Shout out to my natives. The natives, we get a bag out here. And rightfully so, by the way. You know, we kind of, yeah.
I mean, but that's why I say the
and
whole
then
immigration
Gavin Newsom
thing.
Fucking vetoed the fucking reparations shit. I'm like, this fucking guy.
But you got to look at it like this, too. When we sit here and we talk about immigration, and we talk about Native Americans.
Right.
Like all they want to do is just go back to this colonial bullshit.
We're all immigrants.
We're all immigrants.
Yeah.
Like come on, bro. I mean, look, okay, the funniest thing is to watch J.D. Vance and Donald Trump talk about immigration
and
standing next to both of their wives. Melania, who came in illegally and got paid.
There's this fucking clip from yesterday. This dipshit, J.D. Vance has been he did some Turning Point shit yesterday where he was taking questions from the audience, but then he did an interview and he was like, people shouldn't have to live next door to a neighbor with 4 families that don't speak their language. And then I'm like, your fucking wife, her family is Indian. He said,
and they're probably staying with you.
He said something like, we don't have the same values. You know, like, and I'm like, bro, you're Christian, your wife and her family are Hindu. How do you not have the heart, the soul, the spine to stand up for your What are we doing?
With permanent eyeliner and dressed up as a woman
J.D.
in
Vance
college.
is a bitch, yo. Like, that dude has zero spine.
But that's Peter Thiel's guy.
I mean, bankrolled his whole political career.
But, okay, so look at the subplot that's happening right now. You got Trump, who's obviously in late-stage heart failure, maybe Alzheimer's and all of this, who's heir to the throne.
Jesus Christ.
And Peter Thiel and Elon Musk and all of that told Trump, you take this kid.
Yeah, I think they forced his hand for sure. Because I think a lot of people, I think a lot of people were hopeful that it would have been Tulsi or RFK. Tulsi, and you want to talk about someone who's disappointed me immensely? Is Tulsi fucking Gabbard.
God.
What a
You know, they all have. But I mean, look, if you want to know how easily someone could be bought.
None of these people have actual beliefs they believe
Well,
in.
I mean, but look at what every single one of them said about Trump, from Lindsey Graham on down.
Tulsi Gabbard is a fucking spineless bitch. Respectfully, I had a lot of hope. I was like, hey, at least he's got Tulsi. You know, like, these were like, okay. No.
Did you see Kash Patel shut down the Charlie Kirk investigation to see if there was foreign actors in yesterday? Tulsi Gabbard and him got into it. Apparently there was a screaming match in the White House between him and her. She wanted to investigate foreign actors being involved in the Charlie Kirk assassination.
And he shut it down.
And he shut it down.
Speaking of someone who has zero spine.
I hear Bongino's going to quit any day now. He hasn't been seen, and
I would have respected. I'd give him some respect if he said, "I can't watch this shit."
But look at his face every time he's interviewed. Now he's like, "Bro, this is not what I signed up for."
You know what it is too, man? Is like, you know, with the Kash Patel thing, it almost feels like, you know, we talked about how like Charlie Kirk might have been like purposely pushed into space. The Kash Patel thing. You had this guy going on like a random podcast tour for like 2 or 3 years. He had his own show. He was super like drain the swamp, release the Epstein files. The base gets riled up when he becomes in Congress. He's, oh my, you want to talk about embarrassing.
Covering for the hood.
Oh my God.
I could not believe that. Like Kash Patel at the very beginning.
How does he sleep at night?
With a gun to his head.
He just used
with his IDF girlfriend.
They just said he used the FBI private jet on a date with his IDF girlfriend. How much does that cost the fucking tax? That's my thing. These motherfuckers. Christy Nome.
2 new jets.
But
so you can fly in and raid a Home Depot.
But you can't fucking pay federal workers.
SNAP is going to run out. You're going to send $40 billion to fucking Argentina, who just took all of our soy crops, and give them some of the cattle business, or take the cattle business from our cattle ranchers. But look at what's happening. They're bankrupting middle America and BlackRock's coming in and buying it.
Yes, I think that the whole play is what you just said. We're going to fuck our farmers out of their land.
But we're doing it to everybody.
So
if you are Donald Trump,
in 5 years, Amazon or someone random is going to be running our fucking crops. Because
so you are Donald Trump.
Yeah.
You are a real estate guy. What is the most valuable thing that you could sell?
Farmland, right?
America.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
So that's all he's doing it.
Yeah.
And it's literally happening before our eyes.
Yeah, it's like, let's starve our own farmers out who supported us.
I mean, it's systematic. Look at it.
And then they're going to default on their loans, and then all of the big homies.
But the corporations, what I was saying at the beginning of this is the corporations got to a certain level. There was nothing else to sustain growth and next quarter's profit. So what do you do?
What do you think is the next, I won't call it necessarily a false flag, but the next contrived big thing that's going to happen?
They're going to enact martial law before the midterms somehow. And I think that's probably what happened with the SNAP thing, is they're going to make everybody starve. They'll revolt. Then they'll call in the National Guard, say it's rioting or whatever the fuck it is, call it martial law, suspend the elections, and then we'll have the Civil War.
Do you think that's going to happen before
if the aliens don't come before it?
Do you think before midterms?
There's no way we're going into the midterm elections.
Well, I mean,
because if look at it like this: if the midterm elections happen, we've already seen a revolt of the Republican Party. It's going to go blue.
Mm-hmm. And no matter what,
the House and the Senate would flip blue.
But they're meddling. They got JD Vance on a tour, meeting with like the Indiana governor, trying to do all these redistricting, and then the conservative bought Dominion.
Yeah, but they're matching it in California, and they're matching it in some other places.
No, but the voting machines are now conservatively owned. Yeah. It's now called Liberty Voting.
Did you see the court case in Florida and the one in I think it was North Carolina about that?
I did not.
120% of the market voted. Like they're saying that. I mean, the last election was fixed. But what I'm saying is
how did Elon know that he won before he did?
Trump said in one of his speeches, Elon knows them computers, right? All of a sudden, we won all the swing states. But I mean, just think about it though. If they end up executing this plan or not executing this plan with the redistricting and all of that, and we go into the midterms, the House and the Senate flips, the first thing that they're going to do is impeach Trump.
100%.
So
and try him.
So
he needs to go to prison.
So there's no way in hell those midterms are going to happen.
I hope we get to the point, because I feel like we're at the split where we're at the beginning of like how our world gets to like a Mad Max movie.
Exactly.
Or like what's the Hunger Games type shit?
Terminator.
Or it goes the other way, and we got our own version of the trials that happened in Nazi Germany with some of these ICE fucks, and Stephen Miller's on trial, and hopefully the world holds Benjamin Netanyahu to the fire, which will not happen.
I think that they're going to do the insurrection. There's either going to be a civil war or the aliens will show up, and I think we'll start a nuclear war. The aliens will come in and say, "Okay, look."
Yeah, because he said he wants to test nuclear weapons now. Like, Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
We blow up another. Well, that's when the aliens first showed up. Remember with Roswell?
True.
Back in the 60s or the 40s, whatever it was, the first nuclear bomb that went off is when they started showing up and going, "What are you doing? You're fucking with the dimensions."
Interesting.